either Saturday or on Mondays, playing well against Virginia Tech. Do you feel like you had a pretty good?
I felt great. Yeah, the entire week. I mean, that's probably one of the most confident, feelings I had any game this year. I mean, that in Iowa I felt pretty good, but last week especially. I mean, I think the whole team had a great week of practice and really reflected during the game too.
What did you do individually? Like, what made you feel so confident going into it? And
that's the thing too. Like, it wasn't anything. I feel like extra. It was just like midweek. Everything just clicked. I feel like the game plan really was great. It wasn't nothing too complicated, and it just felt great.
Was that attitude, I mean, sort of throughout the team as a whole? Did you guys all feel pretty confident going into that game?
Yeah, we did. I mean, we knew it was really a must-win. I mean, coming off 3-game slid, and Thursday night prime time, you can't have anything better than that. So it was really, we wanted to go out there and just show the nation who we were.
Is Matt trying to simplify the defense a little bit?
I don't think so. I mean, he's still trying to do what we've been doing, but it's just execution for the players. The coaches could do only so much. At the end of the day, the players play on the field. So
it seems like facing this kind of offense, it's not too overly complicated on what you're supposed to do. You have a job and you have to do it. Is the difficulty in doing it? Sticking to your job, not trying to do other jobs?
The biggest thing really is experience with it. I know Todd. Todd's one of the best, I think, like option. Players like during practice, he knows everything, like down point and everything. But yeah, it's definitely whatever your job is, just do your job, and you read off certain things. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's his wheelhouse, huh?
Yeah.
Todd, I think he had a really good game last year against him, didn't he?
As the mic, I mean, is it your responsibility pre-snap to make sure everyone's got their?
Yeah, I mean that's just any other game. You got control of front, and then the safeties, they really control everything in front of them. So it's just kind of like a little order thing. You know what I mean?
Do you feel more comfortable with, I guess, not just the physical side, but the mental side of playing an option team, especially since you played them as a freshman last year?
Definitely. I mean, we played them 2 times last year with Navy and Georgia Tech. We didn't come out with a win, but definitely feel more comfortable. It's all about the experience, just the amount of reps. Because it's not that bad on paper, but just getting out there and just running through it.
What's different? I mean, when you see it on the field as opposed to what you prepare for on paper in the film room?
Just faster. I mean, the scout team does a great job. We can't really ask them to do something they're not. So I mean, obviously Georgia Tech will come out. They're going to reflect the things we saw during the week, but it's going to be obviously a little faster.
When did the scout team start running the triple option this week?
When did they?
Yeah.
Monday when we started to walk through and everything.
Did you guys? I think I remember last year you spent some time in training camp.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the option. Did you do that again this year?
I can't remember. I don't think. I remember last year we kind of did more of like the kind of getting ready for like New Mexico and stuff like that kind of option, like with the bone in the back. But I can't really remember. I don't think so.
Who on the scout team is really giving you a good look to this triple option?
Quarterback. I think they call him JD. Jaquan Davison. I think he's doing really good job. And just the linemen, especially Rip, Anthony Rip. They're cutting a lot. He's really fast off the ball. He's playing center. So, I mean, that's huge when you could have a fast center off the ball during the week. Kind of get used to that during the game.
Do you feel ready for the cut blocks that you're going to get on Saturday?
Yeah, we do a ton of like drills, individual drills. Try to get ready for that, with the ball or whatever, trying to scrape, and we'll have like live cutting too during practice. So it's just get used to it.
How did it work last year? I was just looking back. You and Grigsby kind of rotated in middle linebacker, right? Like, do you remember how that kind of played out?
I think it was just about series by series, really. It's just, all right, you have this one, you have this one. All right, if you did better in this one, he'll throw you out there again, something like that.
Do you anticipate something similar on Saturday? Or?
Yeah, I think so. I think we got a bunch of guys, a bunch of linebackers ready to. We have a great rotation with me, Todd, Gonzo, Freeze, and Bam too, all ready, to go in at once. So.
I feel like it's been pretty. I mean, you guys have mixed and matched a lot. Obviously, there's different packages, but do you feel like you've had a pretty good mix of defensive personnel?
Yeah, we have really good depth at linebacker. I think and a lot of us are young, minus Todd and Gons. Be leaving this year, but I feel like even looking now into the future, I think we're young too, behind them. So it's exciting.
How big is it for you and for the defense to have redshirt seniors at those 2 outside linebacker positions for a game like this?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's all about experience, and they've been playing for a while now. It seems like Todd's been here forever, redshirt seniors and everything. But just experience them, just knowing that this is a different type of team. Georgia Tech say when they run the ball, they'll get 3 or 4 yards a carry. So if you just kind of keep that mindset, like all right, it's going to be a long drive, but try to stop it. So.
When the coaches went over the tape from Virginia Tech, was it your best as a team, your best tackling game of the season? Was that
I think so.
conclusion
I think
they
so.
came to?
That's definitely a good thing to say. It was pretty, but the biggest thing was just I feel like we had a lot of 3-and-outs or a lot of short drives, or even if it was I think we call them like sudden changes. Let's say if there's an interception or fumble or a short punt or something, it's a short field for their offense. I think we did great holding them to field goals when it came down to it versus the touchdown. When you could hold someone to 3 points versus 7 points, it's huge. So give our offense a chance too.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.